Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Carrie, how are you? This lighting is really bad. I have been better. That lighting didn't help. It's dark. Let's see if I put this in front of me. I'm on my laptop, so the webcam is not that great. And I'm right-handed. I wanted to craft while we chit-chat, but gosh, that's awful. Hang on. Okay, that looks a little bit better. I think my glasses are still gonna glare, but I was off today because initially, I was taking my mom to her doctor's appointments, but I've had a sore throat the past 2 days, so I didn't want to risk getting her sick, so I stayed home and crafted. And made videos. I made a few videos. 2 are scheduled for tomorrow. I'm waiting on my not heat gun. Waiting on my glue gun to heat up. And I think I'm going to try and make the heart banners that Alicia made while we chit chat, because I seriously am stressed out. Hey Kathy, how are you? I don't even know where to start, you guys. So as most of you know, those that have been with me for a while, you know that I work from home. And I've worked from home for 3 years. The company I work for, I've been with them for 12. And so when hubby got home from work, he surprised me and said he was taking me on a date. My son came with us, so it wasn't like a little date, but so I got a text from my supervisor because I was off today. She said, hey, you need to check your emails. And y'all know that set off an alarm in my head. So she said, I'm here if you need to talk. So I just called her and told her we were at dinner and asked her what was going on. And guess what, you guys? As of Monday, I have to report back to the office full time with all of my equipment, with everything. So I'm upset, to say the least, and I needed to come on here and I don't know. I'm seriously ready to cry because, it's a complete life change to work from home and have certain things set. I take care of my mom as best I can. She's literally 15 minutes away if I need to get to her. I make sure I go to all of her doctor's appointments, aside from today. And it's so ironic. When they released us to come home to work 3 years ago, we had 2 vehicles, but my husband's truck broke down. They say that it's because we are going on to a new EMR system, which is electronic medical records. They say that there's too much transition in the company right now, and they want everybody to be on hand in the office if things need to be relayed to us immediately. They say that it's only until June, but I don't. I love the company I work for, but to tell us on a Friday night after 5 p.m., hey, Miss Judy, to tell us on a Friday night at 8 p.m. or at 6 p.m. that we need to report to the office on Monday morning with all of our equipment. I have no clothes. Let me rephrase that. I'm sorry. After being here for 3 years, I wear pajamas. I know this sounds so menial to you guys, and I'm sorry. But I wear pajamas. So there was no reason for me to have a corporate wardrobe. And so a lot of stuff when we moved, I went ahead and purged and got rid of it and sent it to Goodwill. When we got home tonight from dinner, I went through one extra bin that I had saved and hadn't taken to Goodwill. So I went through that, got clothes out. And this weekend I was going to take all of the extra bins and all of the dress shoes I had and take them to Goodwill. So in a way, it's kind of like, okay, I'm glad that didn't happen. Somebody was looking out for me. But when I came home to work, like I said, when they released us to come home to work full time, it wasn't a week and my husband's truck broke down. So he has been driving my car since I've been at home working. We didn't need 2 vehicles, thankfully. And so it worked out. Well, last weekend, thank God, we bought him a new vehicle. Because here we are, Friday night, I've got to scramble and get the brakes fixed on my car. Or the brakes replaced. Whatever. The brakes replaced, because it's been a daily driver every day for him. So my son is going to clean the car out, clean it up, wash it and all of that. And my husband is going to do the brakes. I'm going to dismantle all of my equipment, my entire office, and get all of that equipment cleaned up, because it's dusty. I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, so it's a shock because we don't crate our dogs, so they will be home alone. I feel like I'm complaining, but I promise you guys I'm not. I'm still literally just trying to process it. It's 7:22 now, and I found out at 5:30. So yeah, that's the state of my life right now this weekend. It's unreal how you go from one thing and then within the blink of an eye, you're doing something else. I know, Miss Judy. I don't want to feel like I'm complaining because working from home, but I don't think it'll be until June. If it was, they wouldn't be requesting all of our equipment because there's no reason to have our equipment at the corporate office. They don't have room for us. There's probably over 40 of us, and they literally only have seats right now. As if I were to walk in there right now, only 20 of us would have a desk to work at. That's why they sent us home, because they were renting an extra floor for our department to work on. Yes, things do happen for a reason. One thing I am grateful for is I don't live very far away. If any of you guys watch baseball and the Atlanta Braves, I literally work across the street from them, which is only maybe 40 minutes from my house. In traffic, 40 minutes. So the commute is not going to be an issue. That's fine. My hours will be 7 to 3:30, and I'll only take a 30-minute lunch so that I can get out at 3:30 before traffic hits. But we have people who live in Tennessee. Several people who live in Tennessee. We have people who live in the North Georgia mountains. We have people who, and I don't know how they do it, but they have infants at home. And so when you work from home, you can have that sort of flexibility. So I know. Hey, how are you? Happy Mouse Stamper. So I know that I am, like, my problems are the least. I know the lady in Tennessee, when we went to the meeting recently that I told you guys about, she said if we were told we had to come back in and work, she wouldn't be able to continue working for us. Because, I mean, who can commute from Tennessee to Atlanta, Georgia every day? It's going to be, no, it's just, Joanne, it's just a chit chat because, yeah, I'm going back to work full time in the office. So there won't be any more lunchtime videos. There won't be any more opportunities for lunchtime. Leave work back there, come in here and craft. I won't even get Fridays off anymore. We were at home, we were able to work 4 10s, and so we would always have Fridays off. Now we have to work Monday through Friday. So yeah, it's back to ugh. I don't want to go out to the office to work every day. I just don't. Sometimes I get tired of working at home, but it's better than dealing in. If you guys work outside of the home, then you understand what I'm talking about. Just the fact that I don't want to deal with the drama. My company wants me in 3 days a week now, and it's an hour commute each way. I know. I don't know how long you've been working from home, Joanne. Hey, Robin, how are you? I'm so happy to see you on a live. Yeah, it's definitely a culture shock because I had adapted. I had adapted, and if there was something I needed to take care of on my lunch break, I could run to the post office or do whatever I needed to do. And you know what? Thank God I have a job, okay? Thank God I have a job, because they could have emailed us and said, hey, the entire RCM department is fired. No. So you've been working at home a year. So yeah, the struggle is going to be for me just getting back into the habit of getting up, making myself presentable, because the big wigs are going to be downstairs with us. I don't know, it's all for the greater good, but I feel bad for people who are going to be struggling for childcare this weekend. I feel bad for thankfully we don't have tolls, but the gas is an extra expense. There's no way I can eat. I mean, it's a city, so you either spend your entire lunch on trying to get someplace to eat, or you go downstairs to the cafe where a salad, no joke, the salad downstairs is $15. I can't swing that. So I'm gonna have to buy a few extra things at the grocery store, since I'm only gonna be taking a 30-minute lunch so I can leave at 3:30. I'll have to make sure I make a lunch. Sorry for that noise. I'm punching out some hearts. Robin, I was just coming on to vent because at 5 o'clock today, we were told we had to report back into the office for work. Yes, Rochelle, it has gold flakes, and you know that all it is a Caesar salad with some grilled chicken in it. Yes. So no, I cannot afford to eat there. So no, I can't. Exactly, Kathy. Exactly. I know I am not in a situation where, I mean, okay, this is the thing. We have a lot of new hires, and I was finding last minute sitters is incredibly hard, especially for infants. I mean, it's been a while for me, but I'm pretty sure there are waiting lists at daycare centers. So that's a nightmare. I don't even want to think to have to scramble for. But this is literally going to be truth or dare for people, because if you don't come in on Monday, you're probably fired. I wouldn't be surprised if people come in and bring their equipment and leave. Yes, sitters and the people that are traveling another state away. So I know, Joanne, I've been at home for 3 years. So yeah, with everybody saying everything happens for a reason, I firmly believe that, because had we not gotten hubby a truck last week, man, I don't even want to think what kind of stress I would be in. I'd be more stressed about getting there than I am about what I'm wearing, that's for sure. But yeah, so my mom offered to buy me some work pants, but I told her no. Because thankfully I don't have a baby, but a lot of people at our company do. And I do have fur babies. Does that count? They gotta go, they will not be crated, but they have to go back to being home alone. Well, they've never been home alone like that. Even when we go anywhere, they are not left for that length of time. You know, my son works. Isn't that the way it goes, Miss Judy? You know, it could be worse. They could have said, everybody's fired. But they didn't. They sent us questions that we're supposed to answer and bring with us on Monday. I always feel like that's a trick. Because not always do you want the person who's been with you 12 years to really say what's on the mind. Yeah. So I was hoping by coming on here, I could vent a little bit and do a little bit of crafting, because tomorrow I already put my work clothes in the wash. Yeah, so I'm gonna tomorrow work on all of the stuff I need to do to prepare to be at work on Monday morning. One of those things will be, yeah, it's just, it's weird. Yes, I get it. Okay, Rochelle will understand. And Joanne, I'm not sure if you work in the medical field, but you know, the first quarter, and it would be the same for any company, the first quarter is always really stressful, because in medicine, that's when your new deductible is due for the year, right? So people are not having elective procedures. Meal prep. Well, Q1 can affect meal prep. I'm doubling up my little heart cutouts. I'm sorry, I'm on my laptop, that's why. Oh, you're a hospice biller. Okay, so yeah, Q1 probably has an impact on you guys too. So beginning of the year, people aren't having elective procedures because you got $15,000 deductibles, and have your bunion fixed, that's an elective procedure. So people are gonna wait until third and fourth quarter when they've almost met or have been met. I'm sorry, almost met or have met their deductibles. That's when you can say, okay, now I can have, oh man, I messed that up because I'm talking. Now I can have this elective procedure. And so first quarter is always bad. And it's not our fault, you know? But when people come into the office and they aren't willing to pay their deductibles, they aren't willing to pay their past due balances, you know, that makes my job hard. I'm on the back end. Any mistakes that happen up front are not problems that can be easily fixed by the time that claim gets to the insurance company and back to me. And that's honestly a lot of the issues, we are on the billing team. Um, if they ask you if you caught a member of your family stealing, would you report them? The correct answer to that is no. Even if you think you would report them. Oh yeah, you know what? There's a question like that. We have to take training classes every year, and there's an exact question like that. Yes, Robin, I'm in medical billing. For a podiatrist group, which is feet and ankle. But yes, Miss Judy, these questions are what can we do to help you in your job role? And the owner, yeah, it's not only on those, it's on a question. It's either for OSHA or for HIPAA that we have to take every year. But there's a similar question like that when we recertify every year. But yeah, so I haven't gotten any texts so far from any of my counterparts because everybody's usually off on Fridays, or at the very least before noon. So I'm wondering who's going to actually still be there on Monday, because I can't afford not to work. We just bought a truck. Hello, Dee Dee. Nothing much going on here. Because I don't meet the threshold for live, I can't do it from my phone, so I'm on my laptop, which has a poor video quality, I'm sorry. And I can't show y'all what I'm making, but I needed a craft sesh, so I'm going to try and build Alicia's heart banners from memory. Hello, Rhonda. So yeah, that's my event for the night. Flying down on a Friday night, you have to report back to the office after 3 years. Okay, Joanne, thank you. And hey, thank you for participating in the Great American Stash Bash, lady. I appreciate you. So, that is what we were talking about, you guys, and I'm sorry if this isn't an exciting live. But I guess with that said, happy V-Day. Happy V-Day, everybody. With that said, I know Miss Judy announced her winner to her challenge. Dee Dee, are you a crafter? I'm not sure. Anyway, I don't have anybody moderating, so you guys watch out for me. I don't know if I can do that. Okay, sorry, Dee Dee, I didn't understand your last comment. Anyway, I just have to roll my cart over here. Hang on. Vima trims. Is anybody else working on anything fun? Wait, I'm confused. Dee Dee says she's a crafter, and then you said Mary Ellen. So I'm confused. Is Mary Ellen in here too? Did I miss her? Kathy, you're making bows? I hate making bows. No, I don't typically do lives, Robin, because I don't meet the threshold to make proper lives for you guys. Oh, Mary Ellen won your giveaway. That's so awesome. Oh, that's so awesome. Thank you for clarifying that. Y'all see where my mind is, right? I don't know what's going on. So I need to. Okay, I have recounted my challenge 3 times. I will never do a challenge of that magnitude. Hello! Warm Crafty Designs. I forget your name. I know. Dang, you entered my challenge too, and I can't remember. You were like one of the first entries. But yeah, we're gonna have to go ahead and draw the winners. I got the last official entry today, and I haven't even opened it because there's something special going on with it that I won't be able to do it until tomorrow. So that's another thing I have to do is get that video up, and then yeah, the point system thing. Okay, Liv. Oh, that's sweet. That's Tony's baby's name. I love that name. It always reminds me of Liv Tyler. How many times has people said that to you? So we're going to have to go ahead and draw the winner after tomorrow's video share. And then first place, second place, and new crafter. I did decide to, I think the fairest way to do that to honor and respect the new crafters, I think the easiest way for me, because I loved everything that the new crafters sent. I loved everything. That's not what I meant to say. I loved everything, but I was surprised at how many crafters who don't do videos and how many crafters who are new to crafting or new to paper crafting. I was really surprised at how many people entered my challenge. So I'm going to just put their names in a hat or a bowl, and I'm going to draw a winner of that. And now with me going back to work and my craft time being seriously limited, I don't know if I will make something like I am for the second place winner. I'm not sure. So we'll definitely have to draw the winner this weekend, probably on Sunday. But yeah, this challenge was a lot. Like, I'll be honest, you guys, I did not expect so many people to make so many things. Like, that was unreal to me. I honestly wasn't expecting it. Um, you drew a second winner for a $20 gift card. That might be easier for me. But see, my first place winner is $50. So again, with me going back to work, I don't know if I can swing that. That's why I purposely bought extra stash stuff so that I'd have prize packs. So yeah, I won't do the point system again. Not that I didn't enjoy it, but I don't want anybody to ever feel like, oh, I got that crap. I don't ever want anybody to feel like I just wanted stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I did the whole list and the point system the way that I did because, you know, maybe somebody is a better bookmaker than they are a paper crafter. You know what I mean? I wanted it to be equal opportunity, but at the same time, I lost my train of thought. So anyway, you figured it would cost me that much just to ship something. You're right. You are right, Miss Judy. And you had a huge turnout as well. I'm feeling like maybe I should have just gone with a memory decks challenge because that seems more manageable. It was a lot of work. After I opened everything, did the video, then I either put everything back in its bag. Well, no. After I did the video, I counted the points up immediately. Yep. You had 55 entries. That is incredible. I think, let me look real quick. With the one I have in the living room, so 44 for this big O challenge, 44. I mean, I'm overwhelmed with everybody's support. So, yeah, that'll be, I guess, the goal for Sunday. Get that announced. Because I'd like to have everything done and over with. My husband said the same thing about all these big packages, and I know my mail lady. Oh man, I bet she was upset. She had to have been upset. Because even the box that I have in the living room, it weighs every bit 10 pounds. But yeah, I didn't expect people to be so kind and like, that's not what I'm trying to say. I know everybody here was going to be kind and super supportive. But I never thought everybody would. And hey, Robin, that's fine to just do Happy Mail. That's where I started. But even when I first started Happy Mail, I was really intimidated. Um, hey, I'm slow, you guys. Mostly because I can't find anything on my desk when I need it, but I'm slow. Can I make somebody an admin? I don't know how to do that for myself. I can only tell other people how to do it. Robin, you're a moderator. Help me look out. Judy, you're a moderator. Help me look out. I'll try not to bore you guys any more than about an hour, and we're already at 41 minutes, unless you guys are just here for the long haul. Yeah, so Robin, I don't think you didn't enter. Okay, I did Flat Earth. Thank you. I gave the wrench to Judy and Robin. I'm sorry, I'm reaching over, y'all. I'm reaching over for not that. Oh my god. That's so noisy. I'm so sorry. I'm reaching over for the good old trusty. Look, Kathy, it's your favorite thing. Old trusty Dollar Tree. Double-sided tape. I am making Alicia banners from memory. Let's see. Yeah, it's a lot easier on me not to have a time limit. That's why I tend to get myself overwhelmed when I'm doing Facebook swaps, YouTube stuff. Hey, Tiffany, how are you? Everybody, this is Tiffany, the domestic fox. She was my Meet Me with the Die Cuts partner, you guys. Okay, Flat Earth. This isn't an interesting conversation, but as long as you behave, we will be happy to have you. And that's my one warning. So, how many of you guys watched my public service announcement today? I'm curious to get some of y'all's feedback. I know Robin, yeah, Robin, yeah, that's fine. You got the wrench, honey bunny. You can do whatever you want. Okay. I didn't want Alicia to be, I didn't want her to feel disrespected because, Okay, no worries, Tiffany. Thank you. We wishes is Alicia's bag, and she's got a lot on her plate right now. But I think that those of us who've been around the longest, those of us who um, have been around We Wishes the longest and kind of know how it works, I didn't want to put more on her plate. So I hope nobody thought I was being out of line because I'm not the boss of We Wishes. But at the same time, I take offense when my friends' feelings get hurt. And it would be the same for any of you guys on here. Don't hurt my friends' feelings. So, I didn't mean to come off. I really, really, really tried to do that video as composed as absolutely possible. Because yes, that was my thing. I shouldn't have, Alicia, Robin Hood down the street shouldn't have to remind people to be kind. Shouldn't have to remind people that, we shouldn't have to remind people to be kind. We shouldn't have to remind people to say thank you. And we certainly shouldn't send people hateful emails. I don't have a name. Exactly. I don't have a name as to who this person is. They could be in this chat for all I know. But my friend's feelings were hurt at the way she was approached. As far as how quickly she was going to be sending a We Wish. Yeah, that's where it all stemmed from. I got, someone reached out to me and said that they had gotten an email basically demanding that this person send out the We Wish, or when are you going to send out the We Wish? Are you going to send something to that nature? And it really hurt this person's feelings because that's not how we work. And yes, as Alicia's friend, I took that off of her and I addressed it. Oh, Willer is live, you guys. If any of y'all leave, I understand. Okay. I have my bases down, so I used a popsicle stick with I'm using the She's Magic that Alicia sent me. Using that ephemera with a popsicle stick on the back. Then I have some holographic ribbon across it. Then I'm going to layer this, and then we'll start to build with the hearts. So yeah, certainly with everything that's going on with Alicia this week, I certainly wasn't going to, number one, let this person continue to feel bad. So I did what I could to calm her down. Because it was apparent, I don't know the details, but apparently it was hurtful enough that she felt the need to reach out to somebody. And so Alicia doesn't have any idea of what's going on probably yet, because she's busy. This is celebrate it. And I can tell you it says Christmas Noel from Michael's, and it was on clearance. There aren't really hardly any rules, Robin. Just say thank you. If you get a wish, grant a wish. Right. Alvia. I'm probably saying that wrong. I'm so sorry. But yeah, that's my thing too. The number one, anything that anybody has gotten from Alicia, whether it was sponsored by any of the others that are sponsoring this month, Alicia's paying for that out of her pocket. Did not want money. That is part of, and I understand it because I understand Alicia. That's part of her goodwill for the community. So she's paying for the postage. Now, like I said in the video, many of the ladies in this community are either disabled or on fixed income or both. And I'm not going to say who by name. There's one person, if you get something from her, it is a labor of love because she has to take 2 buses to the post office. Yes, that, and this email, it wasn't directed towards Alicia. She is just, the example I used to get my point across. That the We Wishes is coming out of our pockets. It doesn't matter who it is. We don't tell the person whose wish we're granting that we want postage. That's not how we do things. I would happily pay postage if somebody needed it. Hey, Glenda would totally pay the postage. I thought giving Alicia a postage fund to be able to draw out of was a good idea. But, Alicia is going to do what Alicia wants to do. So, I have to respect that, but that's why I let her know, in a text. I still haven't heard from her. But that's okay. I just texted her to let her know I was doing it. She won't be happy about it. But I know in some way she'll be relieved that I took it on instead of, because you let any more time go by and then someone else might get hurt. And has this happened more? And people aren't saying anything. Yes, exactly. And like I said in the video, We Wishes don't expire. So just because you don't get it this week doesn't mean you won't get it in 3 weeks. I know me and Kathy, Marilyn, if she was here, Miss Judy, I'm sure you too. You have to plan out your postage. If we didn't plan out our postage, we would go broke on just that. So, I don't agree with emailing somebody that said they were going to grant your wish. Like, how entitled? Yes, Rhonda. I don't know how Alicia gets 4 on here. I'm only getting 3. Does she cover some of them up? Does she make some of them catty up? I don't know, that's what we're doing. And see, that's a good habit, Robin, because you stay in your lane. Oops, sorry. If you just do Happy Meal swaps when you can, you plan it out, you do it appropriately, you know what's expected of you, you know what you expect out of your swap partner. So yeah, like if some of y'all don't follow Kathy, Cats will create. She's very open and talks about her crafty budget, and she has some good tips. Um, my crafty budget's spent because we bought a vehicle. So, but I'm not above saying I got Tony's package that still needs to go out. I've got Mary Jane's package that needs to go out. I've got a rack for Zuli that is Christmas themed, but it's in such a big envelope. I haven't been able to afford to send that out. But none of these people are like, "Where's my item?" No, that's no. We don't do that here. That's one thing we won't do. Right, ladies? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Robin. Ooh, you're a full-time crafter. I love that. I would totally be a full-time crafter if I could. Wouldn't we all? Yeah, so I don't know. I felt some sort of way about that, and I had to put it in a video. Um, y'all know me. I really don't care if it makes anybody mad. But if we don't say something, who else will? You know what I mean? People who come here new, and I'm not saying this at all out of disrespect, but not everybody comes here with the best of intentions, and I'm just a realist, and that's just the way it is, and I know that. Yeah, I could never, there's no way. Yeah, there's no way that I could craft for profit too, like, and have an Etsy shop or anything. There's no way I could handle it all. I wouldn't even try. My carts are crashing into each other, guys. I have a scrap of tool that I need. You know, Rhonda, that's what I said today. There was I'm sure if you watched the videos and you looked at the comments, there was a comment from someone, and she's new to the community, to our little group. She made a valid point. She made an observation that she's only seen the regulars getting their wishes granted. So I commented back to her, and unfortunately she did say she had granted a wish, but no one had granted any of her wishes. Now, you can take that two ways. Her wish could be packed up by somebody as we speak, and they just have not mailed it out because there's no expiration date. Or maybe somebody didn't see her wish. But those of us who've been here for a while don't intentionally set out to make anybody feel bad. We don't, I don't know how to describe it, you guys. It's just frustrating. And I get that, Miss Judy, that it's almost like, I don't know how to say this. Us here in the crafty community, we try really hard to make everybody happy. We're people pleasers. We want our friends to be happy. Who doesn't want that? But I don't think anybody would, none of the regulars would have emailed someone like that. Especially this particular person, I'm sorry. I cannot give that information out. I am respecting that person's wishes. But I lost my cappy tape. Yes, Robin, you saw that comment. I hope that I handled that professionally for you guys. I hope that I was tactful. Ooh, is P here? Ooh, and Susan Tootsie Tucker. Ooh, and Deb. Whoa. I feel so special. Happy Friday. What are y'all, okay, whoa. What are y'all doing here when it's Valentine's Day? Thank you, Robin. Yes, Rhonda. I love you guys too. So yeah. You don't have a Valentine? Deb, yes you do. You have kitty cats. They're just as good. Your Valentine will be. Got a minute. I feel so special. All of you guys are so special. All of my greatest people are here. The honeymoon. Look, you guys, in all seriousness, when my husband said he was taking me out on a date for dinner, what? I've been asking for just a Mr. Goodbar for 3 days. I still haven't got that sucker, but he sure took me to the Chinese buffet. Ooh. Well, I'm working on Alicia's heart banners. I don't know if you guys can even see those. You can probably see all the glue strings. My camera is so crappy. You got a heart-shaped ice cream cake? And I agree, I didn't have to cook, sister. Yes, I did not have to cook. Yeah, so I haven't gotten to catch up with P. So since I talked to you last, P, which was this morning, while we were at the said Chinese buffet, okay, I'll remember to put it over my glasses. What was I saying? Oh, I was telling the new people who just joined, on Monday I have to report back to work full time in the office. So, oh no, he has the flu. I think Susan's husband has he's sick too, and one of her grandbabies, I think. BLTs rock. Yeah, so talk about me scrambling. Okay, number one, thank goodness we got a second vehicle last weekend. So here I am scrambling through the Goodwill bins that I was taking to Goodwill this weekend so that I could scrounge up some clothes that I haven't had to wear in 3 years. Yes, Miss Judy, my lunch videos will be no more. That'll be an adjustment too, having the ability to escape work. And our hours were pretty fluid. We could work from 6 a.m., anytime between 6 a.m. and 7 p.m. we could work. We just had to have our core 4, so 4 hours during business hours was required. Like if your manager needed you or anything. Yep. So yeah, I guess this weekend we are losing remote because we are going on to a new EMR system, electronic medical records, and they say that there's too much room for error, so they want us all to be in the same location so that we don't miss information. However, they say that this is only until June. I don't necessarily believe that. Ooh, there are holy swappers in here. I have a question. Y'all forgive me, Miss Judy. What is the mail out day? Yes, it is fishy. What is the mail out day for our holy swappers? Yeah, when is it due? Kathy, are you in holy swappers too? Yes, Tiffany, I feel the same way because I can't tell you guys, we have so many people who live in Tennessee. I know I've said this is, your group should get their part met by the 25th. Okay, so I need to mail this week. Okay, thank you very much. I needed to know that. You do a sneak peek on the 25th. Okay. I need to write that. I'm just gonna write that on my hand because that's what a crafter does because I have no regular paper around me. Oh, and I wrote 24. Okay. Yes, we have people who live in Tennessee that work for us. We have people who live in the North Georgia mountains who work for us. And our office where we are all to report to is in Atlanta. So I know that we're going to lose people someday. I can't afford to be lost. I can't afford not to go to work. So my happy tale is scrounging around for a pair of shoes to wear, because that was also in the bin to go to Goodwill. But like Kathy said, everything happens for a reason. I had the bins to go through. So I have clothes. They said they want us to bring all of our equipment in. And that's a lot, okay? We have almost 50. What did I say earlier? There's over 40 people in our department. They only, right now at this minute, have 20 seats for us to sit in. Yeah. Exactly. I could not leave. I've been here 12 years. There's no way I could leave and go someplace else and make the amount of money that I make. So not only did we just purchase a truck, but I can't risk. No, I can't risk it. Nope. Hang on, I'm trying to catch up. I can hear no see. I'm sorry, did I blank out? So in the original email, Alicia said no on the 25th, as long as you guys gets it done first. Okay, so I'm gonna do my best to still get stuff out this week. I just gotta do it. They better not make me do job with 3 people. Yeah, I used to commute for the same company. I used to commute one way, 3 hours. But it was only because of traffic. It's not normally 3 hours. But I had to do that because that's what I had to do. So thankfully in doing this, my commute is only maybe 40 minutes. It's not bad at all, thank God. But, so tomorrow, we have lots of crafty stuff to get situated. We have lots of laundry to do. I gotta launder all of the clothes I pulled out of the Goodwill bins because I haven't touched them since we moved here. We've been here, they've been in a bin since March of last year. It's okay, Robin. You have fun over at Lily's channel. I have mine done. My project for Holy Swapper's done, but another question, do you send goodies with it or is it just the project? Thank you, Rhonda. Good night. Yes, I commuted from Dallas, Georgia, all the way to Cumming, Georgia. And so yeah, it was 3 hours. I used to get up at 4 a.m. and I wouldn't get home sometimes till 8 or 9. But that was when I was, I had to move home after my first husband and I divorced. And home is Dallas, Georgia. Can you use art glitter glue on fabric? I guess so. I'll show y'all in a minute. Thank you, Kathy. So yeah, 40 minutes is not too bad. It's just, it's a life change. And it's sudden to find out on a Friday after 5 p.m. that you have to report in on Monday at 7. Just what you want to see, and we try to keep postage down. Okay. Bye, Kathy. Bye, Olvia. Y'all have a good night. Susan Tootsie Tucker, Susan Tootsie Tucker. I have a video about you tomorrow. I have a video about you tomorrow. Art glitter glue does weird for me on fabric, depending on what it is, especially in the summer when it's so humid. I've heard that about art glitter glue. This was gifted to me, so I just added it. I added this little baby trim to the underside of this, whatever this is we've made. Heck no, I'm not making flowers on a string. I can't afford tampons right now. I gotta go back to work on Monday. Oh, but you get shout out Saturday, sister, for your tampon video. Whew. I'm still laughing. My side still hurts after that. You're welcome. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't sleep good last night. All right, bye, Kathy. Wait, did I hit? Yes, did y'all see Sheila's video? She couldn't quit cracking up over it. Oh, it's trying to make me cry now. Holy macaroni, that was so funny. Like, I mean, that's originality you can't shake a stick at. Yes. So, Tiffany, do you and Susan know each other? Like, do you guys know each other? Something just fell in the other room. I don't know what it was. Thank you, Deb. I'm sorry. I don't think my connection is that great. Maybe one day I'll be able to go live like the big dog and not have to use my laptop. Ah, Mr. Bones. Yes. Love me some Mr. Bones. That's interesting because Tiffany, Susan, Tiffany, both of y'all live in Tennessee. Tennessee. Because when I saw your address, that's why I thought that maybe you guys knew each other. Okay, I don't know what else to do to these. We got some bling. Let's use some bling. Ah, your computer's doing what mine does when I do a live. It's got some kind of vibration, noise, and feedback. I wonder what that is. Oh, Glenda Arwood, I didn't notice. She lives in Tennessee also? I don't know what noise that was. But I think my son is doing stuff. Geek Squad told me I need a new desktop. YouTube needs to make it so that us small channels could be able to go live. Then we wouldn't have to worry about outside stuff. Way up on the other end on the east. Oh. But I wonder what the feedback is. Like, what is it? Why is it happening? Okay, I don't think these are coming out like Alicia's. Turn down the speakers, but not the microphone. Okay. Okay, speakers are on 100, so let's try this. Okay. Sounds like a dryer going. My dryer is on the other side of the house. Okay, y'all tell me now. I still hear the dryer. I swear, y'all, I ain't got the dryer going. Alright, so this is the. I don't think these are what Alicia made. And I bet y'all can't even see them anyway. I tried to do her heart banners. I'll show these on a regular video. And then this is the second one. I'm gonna have to go back and look at her video because I think, weren't her heart banners just the heart banners? Like, she didn't have a big ephemera piece in the back like me. I don't think. But hey, these can go out in Happy Metal. I don't know. Still no C, but I hear ya. Sounds like the wind in a cell phone when you're outside. I wonder why. I pay for the best internet because why? Because I was working at home and had to have the best internet because I have to, have 5, 6 browsers open at a time to work. Yes, when in your Well, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. That's gonna annoy me. Now I'll have to watch a whole hour of myself so I can hear it. So, yeah, everybody stay tuned. Tomorrow's shout out Saturday. No, you're not the first person telling me P. But having to be on my laptop, if I were as awesome as P and had 3,500 subbies, then I could do live. Judy, I wonder if it's only when we're doing it live. Or have you done it live on your iPad and it doesn't do that? Because I have a crappy laptop. I mean, you can tell by the picture my laptop is crap. So, I don't know what else to work on now. I do know I need to go get a glass of sweet tea. My throat hurts. I need to go get a glass of sweet tea, so Um, I can't do phone or iPad. I do have a tablet. It's not a fancy iPad though, but I don't meet the threshold to be able to go live on any mobile device. You have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours. Because yes, if I could go live, legitimately go live and do craft with me's and stuff like that, you guys would probably get tired of seeing me because y'all know I'm long-winded and I would be live every week. Absolutely every week. P, you could totally do lives because you film with your hands. I don't want to hear it. Me, I'd be live up front, I'd be live looking down, I'd be live all around. Because y'all know I love being on the camera. I love, you know what else is sad? I love, love the ability to listen to YouTube while I'm at work. And I will still try and do that with my headphones. I don't edit my videos. No. Then, okay, look. YouTube is either your hobby or YouTube is your full-time job. There is not a good medium in the middle for me to be able to do editing and all the fancy stuff. No. P. Yes, and I think that's beautiful, Susan. I edit nothing. That's why y'all hear me flub my words. That's why y'all hear me catching myself before I say a cuss word. I edit because I edit right here. Yeah, there. I don't have time to edit and make pretty videos, but you know what? Lily doesn't edit. Lily doesn't edit either. What you see is what you get, and it's beautiful. And yes, 100% real. I couldn't come on here and be anything else. I applaud the people who have a lot of time to invest into YouTube, and I wish I could, you know, give more time to it, but I can't. Miss Judy, your hair was looking beautiful this morning. You have the biggest, bounciest, fullest hair. I tried to edit once and I deleted the whole thing. Same. Hey, Janaea. Hey, y'all. If you haven't checked out Janaea's channel, check her out. She did her first tutorial the other day that I've yet to try. But she made it look super easy. You've lost a lot of it? No. I wish I had your hair. I've thought it before. I wish I had your hair and Sheila's hair. Because y'all just have that body that, man, I bet y'all killed it in the 80s when that was popular. I had to use Aquanet. I bet y'all had naturally beautiful bouncy hair for the 80s. You're welcome. Hey, Robin. What was going on over at Lily's channel? Anything good? Today's the last day of her Valentine's series, you guys. Yes, we were in style then. I'm not too young to remember the Aquanet. High Fuzz. Yeah, that's my problem. My hair is just really fine. I have thyroid issues, so it looks like it's balding. But back in the 80s, y'all couldn't tell me nothing. I was wearing the Wet n Wild blue eyeshadow and the hot pink lipstick. Yes, and what was this where we had it way out here on this side, way up here on this side. Oh man, and Susan Tootsie Tucker with her curls. Ooh, I bet she killed it back then too. Increase my biotin, P. Yes, yes, yes. Yep, I'm not on meds for my thyroid anymore. We did, look, we did. You couldn't touch our hair. It was hard as a rock. Was it not? It was hard as a rock. You had the biggest. Oh, back then, you know, my hair was bone straight back then, and I wanted that curly hair so bad. Because in the 80s, that's pretty much most everybody had curly hair back then because they were wearing perms. You just picked it out big. My mom did too. She wore that kinky curly perm, frosted, where they pull it through the cap, and it was high heaven tall. Yeah, my hair is it's weird. It's like now that I'm older and it's so much more fine, it's curly. So, you know, I have been on here with the weird curls. Like they're not pretty curls either. They're not they're not defined like Susan's curls. They're just waves and not in a pretty way. So I have to flat iron it when I do my makeup. Yes. You know, when I went and had my hair cut this past time, the stylist, I told y'all she was so super awesome. She really made me feel better about, you know, having such fine hair now. She used this stuff called love oil. She used love oil and I was so it smelled good, it looked good, like it wasn't heavy feeling and it was just an oil. I can't afford that. So I only got me some little cheap stuff. And it doesn't do as well, but oh wow, I bet you have pretty hair, Tiffany. But you know, it's always the people with straight infusion, yes. Now my mom used to keep us with infusion. Um, but when you have straight hair, you want curly hair, and the curly hair people want straight hair. No, you didn't mess them up. I know what those are. That oil lasts for months. You have love oil? Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny, and you guys have definitely made me feel better about my Monday crap. Memphis is so humid in the summer. Yes, so is Atlanta. It's awful. Just take a spot in the palm of your hand. I think that's what she did. She had it on my head before I even realized what she had done. Like, she went to the back, got it on my head, and was already ironing my hair. Hey, Deborah, how are you? You guys, I haven't been able to show you yet, but it's right here beside me. Y'all saw it in my video. Deborah made this awesome cover for my die cut machine, and it's beside me because I've been using my die cutter today. You look like little orphan Annie. No, you don't, P. Stop. Y'all ain't right, but y'all have definitely made me feel better. Yes, Miss Deborah, the cover fits, but I can't keep it covered very long because I'm so busy crafting. It hasn't had to be covered up. But yeah, I'm about to cover it back up now. Because when I get off here, okay. When I get off here, I'm gonna chill out for the rest of the night. Because tomorrow work begins to get myself ready for going back to work in the office. So yeah, now it's back on. I love it. Deb, I'll have to take a picture of it and email it to you. You gotta give me a minute to clean up. I can't send you my janky mess. Enjoy your movie time with Mike. I am in medical billing and coding. Yeah, I've done both the insurance AR and the claims coding. Bye, P. I know I'll talk to you tomorrow, P. So yeah, Janae, I've been working at home for the past 3 years, until tonight. It's a little big, Deborah, but I like it. And it's beautiful. This fabric is beautiful. It's all that it's perfect as far as the vintagey, kitschy look that we were going for. But yeah, I've been working at home for the past 3 years, and then tonight, as I was eating dinner that my husband surprised me with, at 5 o'clock, they announced we have to go back to work full time in the office on Monday. So this weekend I'm cleaning up the craft room, cleaning out my office. They want us to bring in all of our equipment. So that's a laptop, 2 computer monitors, a printer, lots of cables. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Judy, for being my wrench holder. Love you. Yeah, so that's where we are, you guys. I've got, I'm going to get off here too. I've got 2 videos that are scheduled to upload tomorrow. Make sure you guys check out the Shout Out Saturday. And then I'm going to, I don't know what time it is now, but I'm going to have to schedule some videos. And get those on the books. Yeah, got lots to do, so I hope you guys are patient with me. Try to get the winners announced for the giveaway. For anybody that joined late and entered the giveaway, I am going to, I may count one more time. I've counted 3 times, but I want to make sure that it's proper and perfect. So I may count again, and we're going to try and do the drawing on Sunday for the first place winner and the second place winner. Then I'm going to put all of the new crafters and the crafters that submitted who don't do YouTube videos. I just really want to give them something because so many people entered this challenge in that category. Like, I was so stunned at how many subscribers who don't do videos and new crafters there were. So I'm going to give them a gift. I'm going to put all of their names in a bucket and just draw. The others are point based. But yeah, so that's on the books for this weekend. Good night, Glenda. Thank you for stopping. Night, Janaea. So this is a great time to go ahead and jump off here. You guys be patient with me as I navigate this weekend and get back into the flow of work. Hopefully, we can get enough filmed this weekend to get back on a schedule so that you guys have a video from me every day, because I love posting every day and I love you guys. Thank you to Robin and Judy for being my moderators. If anybody needs me, text me. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Much love from Georgia.